And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my peepo. You know that it helps us out a ton. And of course, it helps you because it helps us. Now, y'all, earlier today, I did a video about, well, you're looking at both of your girls, Kathy Hochul of New York. She's the governor, and Letitia James, the attorney general. They have had some, we should say, some seeming quid pro quo. So y'all should check out that video. But there's something else about Kathy Hochul that I wanted to discuss today, y'all. Do you remember earlier this week, and we're going to show you a replay, that New York State Comptroller who went in to interfere with an ICE arrest or some kind of ICE operation? He got himself arrested, and then everybody came out say how bad ICE is because they arrested him for interfering with their arrest. Well, did you know that Kathy Hochul took that opportunity to pledge $50 million of New York State taxpayer money to helping people who are in the country without permission get legal assistance? So that may have skipped your attention, but of course I am going to bring that to you now. She talked about that in a press conference that we're going to bring to you here in a second. So just think about that, y'all. In the earlier video today, Kathy Hochul and her people slipped $10 million into an appropriations bill, supposedly to help Letitia James with her personal legal fees for her personal alleged crimes. And now she's pledging $50 million, more $1 million of New York State taxpayer money to help people who are in the country without permission, people that the federal government want to kick out of the country, y'all. So this is something, you can't make that up. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot into this video where she talks about it now. Let's take a look. But before we do, y'all, make sure you take care of your money. I'm not gonna make this a long one, y'all. Go to Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com, or call 844-651-8334, 844-651-8334. If you have $50,000 to $100,000 or more in your retirement, protected from inflation, protected from monetary debasement, you're about to retire. Make sure your money's still there and it's still worth something by investing at least some of it in gold. Talk to our partners at Augusta Precious Metals. Go click the link now, get the free information, and protect your precious retirement.
For New York and our country, I was literally walking the streets of Little Haiti to try and bring some comfort to a community that's under siege with a travel ban and losing their legal status. The streets were empty. People are scared. Businesses are concerned about their future. And that's when I got word of what had happened to my colleague in government, our Comptroller, Brad Lander. The video is shocking. I knew I needed to come down here immediately and check on his whereabouts and do what I could to intervene. I'll let Brad speak about his experience. But to my knowledge, the charges, there are no charges. Charges have been dropped. He walks out of there a free man. But here is, well, while that is a positive outcome in a very high-profile case, we're also concerned about those that are walking out of this courthouse, taken away from their families. They don't have the attention. They don't have the lawyers. And that's why the state of New York is providing $50 million to cover legal services for people who are finding themselves in this situation. We'll continue to do what we can to support the communities and the immigration coalitions and thank them for their work that they're doing at this time. It's hard to see these people, to know their stories, to hug them, to know they've been separated from loved ones. I just want to say we're a better country than this. We're a far better country than what we're experiencing. This is New York. This is New York. A land of immigrants. We're proud of them. As I stood in the hallway upstairs on the 9th floor waiting to know the whereabouts of my friend, almost everyone I spoke to who worked there in security and otherwise, they came from other countries. They're immigrants themselves. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ladies and gentlemen, I present our Comptroller, Brad Lander.
Thank you. I want to thank the governor, and I want to thank Immigrant ARC, the organization that I was volunteering with today, and all the other volunteers that are here. I'm New York City Comptroller Brad Lander, and I'm happy to report I am just fine. I lost a button. But, you know, I'm going to sleep in my bed tonight, safe with my family. I'm grateful to hear that the charges are not being brought, but if they are, I've got a lawyer. I don't have to worry about my due process rights. At that elevator, I was separated from someone named Edgardo, who I had just met a couple of minutes earlier. Edgardo is in ICE detention, and he's not going to sleep in his bed tonight. So far as I know, he has no lawyer. He has been stripped of his due process rights by a government and a judge that owe him a credible fear hearing before they deport him, and yet have decided instead to strip folks like Edgardo and the prior gentleman that I walked out with, whose native language is Yoruba, and who only got a translator in French. And so when the judge said, do you understand what it means that after I dismiss your case, you'll have no status? He said no status, as he recognized what was about to happen. So I will be fine, but Edgardo is not going to be fine. And the rule of law is not fine. And our constitutional democracy is not fine. This is the third week in a row that I've come down here with Immigrant ARC to accompany families out of this building. And before today, I had walked 4 families out, all of whom were afraid that they were going to be detained by ICE agents, and yet who were able to walk out of the building, even though they had had their cases dismissed and are subject to expedited removal, but were nonetheless able to get out of that building and at least get back to their kids, get back to their families.
So there you have it, y'all. I want y'all to let me know, how do y'all feel about this? Am I just out in the field all by myself, like thinking that the federal government, the state government, the local government should put every single dime they have toward helping people who are 1, citizens, 2, legal residents, even visa holders? I mean, am I tripping? You know, y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. But before you do, please stop, hit the share button, share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all your favorite social medias. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. Y'all go hit the link, Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com, to see how you can protect your retirement with gold. It's only been protecting people's money and been money for 5,000 years, y'all. Or you can call our partners at Augusta Precious Metals at 844-651-8334. I want to thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, and we'll see you back in the next one.